My wife demanded a divorce after 15 years. I quietly agreed and signed the papers. As she celebrated with her lover at our favorite restaurant, I approached their table with a smile. "Congratulations on your freedom," I said, sliding an envelope across the table. Her smirk vanished as she read, "The DNA test results proving I'm a high school history teacher. My wife Sarah was a brilliant surgeon at Memorial Hospital. We had 3 kids together, twin boys and a daughter. Everyone called us the perfect couple. Big house, successful careers, beautiful family. What a joke." It started falling apart when I found a text on her phone by accident. I was syncing our calendars for our 15th anniversary trip when a message popped up from Dr. Derek Thompson. "Last night was incredible. Can't wait to have you again. When are you finally leaving him?" My hands went numb. I scrolled up hundreds of messages. 8 months of an affair. Photos I'll never unsee. Them mocking me, calling me the house husband who packed lunches while she saved lives. My stomach turned. That night, I confronted her. Sarah didn't even try to deny it. She just looked at me coldly and said, "I want a divorce. I've outgrown this life. I'm 43. If I'm going to start fresh, it needs to be now." I was devastated, but I signed the papers. What choice did I have? Here's where it gets crazy. Sarah's lawyer started demanding full custody, claiming I was emotionally unstable. They offered me barely enough money to survive, trying to force me into submission. Meanwhile, she was parading Derek around at our kids' school events. Something felt off about how aggressive she was being, so I hired a private investigator and started digging into our finances. That's when I found it. A company called Clearwater Holdings that Sarah had created in secret. Over 2 years, she'd funneled nearly $300,000 of our joint savings into it. But that wasn't the worst part. My investigation led me to Dr. Robert Mills, Sarah's former colleague who'd mysteriously left Memorial 3 years ago. When I mentioned Sarah's name, he agreed to meet me immediately. What he told me destroyed my world. Memorial's fertility clinic had been falsifying IVF procedures. Sarah was involved. They were substituting donor specimens without patient knowledge, manipulating success rates for funding and reputation. "Including your procedures," Dr. Mills said quietly, sliding documents across the table. My blood ran cold. Sarah and I had done 3 rounds of IVF for the twins, 2 more for our daughter. Each time I thought we were starting a family together. Dr. Mills confirmed my worst fear. Sarah had deliberately ensured my sperm was never used. She wanted kids for her image as the perfect surgeon with the perfect family, but didn't want them to be biologically mine. The anonymous donors were chosen specifically. I got DNA tests done immediately. The results came back, 0% probability of paternity. None of my children were biologically mine, and Sarah knew it from day one. She built our entire family on a lie while planning her escape with my money. The night of her big award ceremony at the hospital, Sarah texted that she and Derek would be celebrating at Antonio's, the restaurant where I'd proposed to her. She probably wanted to rub it in my face. I showed up with that envelope. Sarah and Derek were laughing, drinking expensive wine. When she saw me, she smirked like she'd won. "Congratulations on your freedom," I said, sliding the DNA results across the table. Her face went white as she read them. Derek grabbed the papers, confused. "What is this?" Sarah whispered. "The truth. The kids aren't biologically mine, and you knew it all along. I also have evidence of the fertility fraud, the hidden accounts, and every falsified record." That's when the police officers I'd been working with stepped forward. Sarah was arrested right there for medical fraud, embezzlement, and ethical violations. Her medical license was suspended immediately. The hidden money was recovered and put in a trust for the kids. I got full custody. Sarah's entire perfect life collapsed because she couldn't just be honest. She wanted everything: the family, the career, the affair, the money, without consequences. The kids still don't know the biological truth. Maybe someday I'll tell them, but it doesn't change that I'm their dad. I raised them. I love them. As for Sarah, last I heard, she's facing 10 years in prison. Derek dumped her the day after her arrest. Turns out perfect lives built on lies don't stay perfect for long.